Hi, I'm Steve Becerra. Welcome to my Pilates studio here in North Scottsdale. In this video, I'm going to show you how to rebalance your posture. Okay, before we do our rebalance, rebalance our posture, I'm going to have you lay down on your back. You could do it on the floor or on a table like this. So at this point, we'll just assess how our body sits on the mat. And try to close your eyes. That helps you to be more focused on what's underneath your skin. So try to feel, do you feel more what's in contact on the mat? Is it your shoulder blades or your ribs? Like for me right now, I feel more my shoulder blades is up. It's flat on the, it's hitting the mat. And my ribs are up. So ideally, there should be more ribs than shoulder blades. Then let's go to the next one. If you touch your navel, so try to assess whether the arch of your back, is it above your navel or below your navel? So if it's above the navel, that tends to be you're having some stuck stress. Mine is above, so this is my navel. As you can see, my hand is slightly above my navel, so the arch is too high. Okay, so ideally it should be lower. So next one is let's assess your hip area. Is my hip what's touching the mat? Is it my tailbone or my butt cheeks? Right now I feel my tailbone is sticking out, so that means I'm holding some stuck stress there that I need to relieve. Ideally, more butt cheeks rather than tailbone. So the tailbone is somewhere, this one is your tailbone, it's your butt cheeks. Okay. The back of my thighs, is it off the table or on, slightly off, I feel. Then my calf is, one side is a little bit heavier than the other. So there's a little bit of asymmetry in my body right now. It's not balanced. I feel my right side is a little bit heavy. So ideally it's more even. Okay, so since we've assessed where our body's at right now, our posture, so I'm going to use a foam roller by the melt method. So it's a little bit softer. There's more give. And I'm gonna lay down on my back on the foam roller. Then, so my head's on the roller, my hips is on the roller, my feet are hip width apart, my arms are on the side. So I'm gonna keep my eyes closed, so to be more interoceptive. So meaning I can focus more what's beneath my skin rather than my exterior, what's in the environment. Then I'm going to focus on my breath and try to be aware how you breathe. Are you breathing through your chest or are you breathing through your belly? So we're also assessing which one is rising first. If your chest is rising first, that means you're a chest breather. If your belly is breathing first, that means you're more of a belly breather. So, so right now, I just want you to breathe more through your belly. So as you inhale, the belly will rise before the chest. Then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So then we're going to add rocking right to left, left to right. So we're rocking right to left, left to right for the reason that, we have a natural GPS in our body, and we're trying to recalibrate that GPS to make us center with our breath by down-regulating our nervous system and just rock back and forth. So not too much, it doesn't have to be too much, just enough that you have some movement then coordinate with your breathing. So I'll do like between a minute to a minute and a half. Then stay still. Next one. So from neutral spine, neutral meaning there's a natural curve in your lower back. Then you're gonna slowly, gently tilt your pelvis to flatten your back on the roller. Then breathe in when you go back to neutral. Flatten your back. Inhale back to neutral. Flatten your back. Back to neutral. So I'll do this again for a minute to a minute and a half. Next one, just stay steady here. And I want you to put one hand in your upper chest, one hand in your belly. And you might shake and try not to panic. If you feel uncomfortable laying down on a table like this, just be on the floor. So if you fall off, it's just right there. You're not gonna hurt yourself. So the thing that's causing us to balance is your autonomic nervous system. It's not your brain, but your autonomic nervous system. So just stay steady and let it find its center. Just focus on your breath. So inhale into your nose. Then on the exhale, I want you to make an SH sound. So it's more of a forced exhalation, like very good. Now shift your hands to the side of the rib. So this time I want you to breathe through your side of the rib. It's more three-dimensional breath. So as you inhale, you should feel your ribs expanding, filling up your arm. Then as you exhale, feel the ribs closing in. It's like an opening and closing of the elevator door. So we're trying to breathe through the diaphragm. So it's the muscle below your lungs, then above your stomach. So in between your lungs and your stomach, it's a muscle called the diaphragm. So as you inhale, it's going to fill up with air. Then as you exhale, it relaxes. Okay, so we're going to get off the roller and let's see where you were at in our posture. So right now I feel more ribs down in the mat. My lower back is closer to the ground. A while ago I was trying to insert my hand. See, my hand can't even fit right now. So it's really flat. I can feel my butt cheeks more than my tailbone. So everything is relaxed. So what's happening was the diaphragm, the tissue, when we down-regulated the diaphragm, instead of the diaphragm going up and tightening our shoulders, tightening our hip flexor, tightening all those tissue, it's now more relaxed. So I feel more open in my hip, less tension in my shoulder and neck. So that's one way to rebalance your posture. So thanks so much for joining, and till next time. Bye.